I'm not gonna lie, but I already played this game like 2 hours, and then I realized that I forgot to turn on the record. Well, it means we have to start over it again. Okay, gameplay tutorial. After entering a car, your main goal is to walk to the right continuously by the abnormality in the car and figure out how to eliminate them. Okay, you can use okay, it's the arrow key, blah blah blah. Oh, okay. When you touch the ghost fire, you can collect it. In the upper right corner UI, the number of ghost fire you have collect will be displayed. You will learn their use later in the game. This is the number, of course. Okay, how to do that? Just forget it because I used the joystick. Pay attention when you get close to an interactable object, and an icon like this will appear on it. Now try to get close to the puppet in the car. When the interact icon appears, okay. Okay. Now you have successfully interact and place a talisman on the puppet. Well done! You can interact with any object that shows the icon above, but usually you must be close enough for the interact icon to appear. The yellow icon shows how many regular talisman you have. Regular talisman, also known as Exorcist talisman, are the basic way to drive away evil spirit in the game. When you place a talisman, the number of your talisman will decrease. If you run out of talisman, you won't be able to perform exorcism. Good job! Now you have placed a talisman on the evil spirit in the car and completed an exorcism. There is only one evil spirit that needs a talisman in each car. Once you have finished the exorcism, you can move to the right and enter the next car. Okay. To explain the use of the other talismans, I have made the puppet appear again on the right. Usually there will not be two anomalies that need exorcism in a single car. Next, let's explain how to use other talismans. Thunder talisman, okay. There is thunder, fire, invisibility to try out special talisman in the game. When you press the shift key, okay. You need to get close to the puppet, just trigger the thunder talisman directly. Oh my ears. Cool, right? Yeah, yeah, pretty cool, I guess. You discover more use for auto talisman as you explore. But please be careful. Usually switch the talisman to yellow regular talisman, okay? This way you won't accidentally trigger thunder talisman when you try to interact with something normally. Alright. All anomaly in this car has been cleared. Or to the right, walk. It should be something like walk right to the door or walk to the right door to the whatever. The game is made by RPG Maker V, okay, so there is something limitation, okay. Let's just I want to do something with the okay, maybe okay. get out here. Okay, we should be fine. Damn girl, you walk so slow. Okay, no adult content, excessive nudity, graphic violence, very extreme or public play game, or fictional character in the game are over 18 years old. You're welcome. Come. Ran away from home and came to Tokyo to study painting for 1 year. My parents haven't even made a single phone call to me. I can only rely on part-time work to earn money and work study. They never care about me, nor did they care if I died. The last thing I remember them saying to me was, "Get out of this house. Let's spend our money." Some time ago, by chance, I joined an exorcism organization set up in Tokyo by Chinese compatriots. They came to Tokyo to investigate an ancient organization that had killed many people in pursuit of immortality. It is said that this organization has existed in Japan for many years, creating many incidents of death and disappearance. While working in the store, I was spotted by my current senior sister, who invited me to join the exorcism division. Part-time exorcist income is much higher than a convenience store cashier. I desperately need money, so I decided to join the organization. Before I live alone in Tokyo, destitute and almost hopeless. They are very generous and the pay is high. At least I won't die alone in an apartment anymore. Recently, there have been consecutive cases of people going missing in the Tokyo subway. The common feature of the missing person is they enter the subway station late at night but never came out. キサラギ。これがキサラギ。After a week of investigation by the police, the truth came to light. These people mistakenly boarded a train from 2004. According to record, this train had long been destroyed, but now it reappeared late at night. The police acknowledged that this was beyond their capabilities. Our Tokyo Exorcism Division has secretly cooperated with the Japanese police for many years. The police are accustomed to directly entrusting us with such matters, no longer recklessly relying on their officers to try to solve them. Because in the past, when they handled similar supernatural cases by themselves, the police paid a heavy price. Not the years again. The subway entrance has been sealed off. The crowd has been evacuated. Can we start operation? Yes, no problem. I have bought a target train. Oh, I hate. You know, I always hate my voice, but yeah, you have to listen to it. The first carrier has been confirmed to be clear, but opening the door to the right and entering second carrier is starting to be beyond our comprehension. All you have to do is exorcise the paranormal phenomena in all cars. When you are done, you can leave the train and come back. We'll be at the subway entrance. Looking forward to your safe return. Good luck. Got it. Got it! The division assigned me to take over this mission, and after clearing the scene with the help of the police. TI boarded the Phantom train to start investigation. My cell phone rings, and it's my sister who introduced me then what the T, who introduced me to the Exorcism division, talking to me on video. Yeah, damn, that is her sister. Yeah, she's kind of hot to be honest. How's it going? How does it feel to be on a mission by yourself? Are you nervous? No, I'm not nervous. Okay, yes. Don't worry. The plans of the high entropy state carried out of this side of remote sensing is the level that you can handle. Moreover, the trigram talisman on your chest has been enlightened, and a sacrifice of 10 years of someone else's life in exchange for the talisman. It is able to protect you, and even if you're in danger, it will be able to get you back. Let's rewind everything and get you back to the first compartment, where this entropy is the lowest. You can try again from the beginning. Also, the talisman I gave you, you have to use it sparingly. It's very precious. If you come back from a mission with a surplus, you can exchange each one for a bonus from the department. Okay, that sounds good. Damn, the tight. Yeah, it looks eatable. But I seem to have been given only 10 number of sheets. These aren't the usual talisman you see in the Taoist temple. These are real things that have been enlightened and have real spiritual power. Each one of them has been blessed with spiritual power. Each one of these talismans has a huge price to pay in exchange for the life of the living person, or through a lot of hard work, to keep the talisman in a very low entropy or even negative entropy state. Precipitation is known. The high entropy point of your vision is no more than 10. There's no more than a few on your side. Don't worry, it will be enough. But I still want to do it. Okay, I see. I would have accompanied you on this mission, but there's a very urgent and dangerous mission tonight. We are short-staffed. You and I have been called in temporarily. Sorry for your side. We can only go on the mission alone. Come on, Roy Bond. Say hello to our little sister. Hi, Xiaoming. Okay. Hi, Xiaoming. Hello, Mr. Bai. Be careful when you are on the spiritualization mission. Make sure you have cleared one career before you try to move on to the next. If you don't, you or she will be surrounded by high entropy chaotic energy and you won't survive. What does it mean? Just like go. If you don't clear the anomaly in one compartment and then try to move to the next compartment, then behind you and in front of you will be high entropy anomalous aura, and your aura will fall into a seek that will eventually lead to extinction. Well, after starting the mission, the video call may now also lose signal. Whether or not you can make a contact is entirely up to fate, so you have to improvise. Dad, sister, What's going on? What's wrong? The button on your chest are falling apart again. Yeah. I didn't even notice. He liked it. I'm pretty sure he liked it. Enough talk, sis. Let's go to work too. Lucky tonight is Friday. Tomorrow we can rest. Come out part-time to drive. The cell phone signal disappeared. It's changed to a splash screen and lost contact with senior sister. It turned out that these talismans are from such a source so precious. However, when I saw my sister and the other exorcising demon before, they were so densely covered with many layers. It's very scary. That means the monsters they usually deal with are not on the same level as mine. It's not even on the same level. Okay, let's start the investigation. Okay, special talisman, sticker gun, produced by Chinese Spirit Exorcism Association. Enlightened. Talismans are processed into rolls of tape with a curtain hardest thickness and mounted on the talisman gun. Okay, so slow, but that's all right. Kuroneko. Little girl, don't be in a hurry to leave. I got something good here. Do you want to take a look? What? What is this cat talking just now? Ow. It's me talking to you. On the seat of the car in front of me, a strange looking black cat is staring at me. Its eyes are glowing blue. Its tail was burning with a greenish blue flame. Its expression was very animated when it spoke, just like an anime or realistic game CG, like a realistic game. It was like playing a game. How could such a creature exist in the real world? And it was really talking to me, which made me feel very surprised. I'm sure you human would be afraid of me when like this, right? You human are pain in the ass in the past. Even if I suddenly appeared in my human form, people would run away screaming when they saw me. I'm sure it's no problem if I become a cat. The kitten in front of me was saying something to herself. Although it looked cute, I'm still holding the talisman gun in my hand out of caution. I stood on guard. I want to make a deal with you. I want the talisman you have in your hand. Nah, I can't give you this. Why do you want my talisman? Of course, I can't give this to you. It's a tool I use to ward off evil spirit. Oh, don't be nervous. Meow. It's a fair deal. See these Twitters next to me. It is my specially made twister. It is not an ordinary thing. You only need to spend one talisman at a time to make a twisted egg extraction. Perhaps the items you can acquire from it are much more valuable than the talisman in your hand. Is much more valuable than the talisman you are holding. Oh, forget it. I'm here to work. I can't exercise the evil spirit in the carriage without a talisman. Can you see a talisman here? Oh, funny little girl. If you are lucky, you will get more powerful talisman from my twister with better effect. Return the talisman. Buy a talisman. Invisibility talisman. That's a lot better than the ordinary talisman you are holding. It's not impossible to win 3 talismans with one. When you want to try, you are sure to have a surplus of talisman in your hand anyway. So it's a gacha. Well, it's what I do every day after all. So let's make a deal. Please. Okay. Twisted. Yeah, this is just like a gacha game I play every day. What the? Yes, that is typical. Ordinary. Yeah. What the? What the? You fool me, don't you? Okay, maybe we have to press the cat or something first, like this. This great immortal can help you store your memory with mana, after which you can go back to this store memory. Remember now? Oh, okay, it's a save. Okay. You can work for this immortal and collect my lost spirit flame. Those blue flames may appear in various compartments. Touch them and you get them. 3 flames will get you a chance to keep drawing egg. Okay, maybe we just try our talisman just once again. Oh, come on! Now we are empty. This is all we got. Oh. Okay, I already... What exactly happened here? Well, I already found this scenario, so it's just... Well, I guess I will just let you see for yourself. Oh, my ears. The woman with long hair noticed that I wasn't attacking her, but instead slightly turned my head toward my direction. Is it moon? No, I'm Lee Sunming. My name is Lee Sunming. I'm not Moon. Are you looking for Moon? I have been waiting for Moon. I have been waiting for many years. Has Moon forgotten me? No. Has Moon reincarnated? She doesn't know that I'm trapped here, right? Looks like you are a vengeful spirit, but you haven't attacked me. I am here to wait for Moon. Maybe one day, her soul will find me. I'm afraid you won't be able to wait for Moon. I'm an exorcist. I received a request to come here to expel the evil spirit. I don't want to kill you. If I want to kill you, you won't even have a chance to expel me and would die here. You would simply become another soul trapped in this chaotic vortex. The woman's voice was calm and gentle. Her tone pleasant. She spoke these words without changing her expression. I already had goosebumps over my body. I felt the temperature in the room drop significantly. Little girl, do you want to try? Okay, let's go on, continue negotiation. Alright, Will you be able to wait for her here? This is a chaotic vortex, like the whirlpool in the sea. Many things are drawn here, including souls. I'm trapped here and can't reincarnate. Actually, I could choose to end it myself, completely dissipate. The last remnant of the consciousness would also disappear completely from this world. But I'm unwilling. I have waited for such a long time, and besides crying here alone, I can do nothing. I am very lonely. You are the first person I have encountered. Rain is the best color of life. Most of our time in life is spending waiting. I have waited for a long time. It gets a little boring. How about you keep me company and chat for a while? Yeah, the cat face. She is beautiful, isn't it? The long-haired woman barely brushed aside her long hair, revealing the face beneath it. Jet black, shiny hair, pale skin, glowing crimson pupil. So beautiful that I was struck speechless. She looked at me for a moment, then smiled friendly. Her expression was somewhat sly, making my hair stand on end, as if her gaze completely penetrated me. Well, who would not? Let's play a turtle soup game. Do you know how to play it? I know what it is. What it is? Never heard of it. Turtle soup? What kind of game is this? I had never heard of it before. Then let me explain the rules to you. Here's how this game is played. I will give you a scenario, like a detective arriving at a scene and seeing the appearance of things. This is scenario. This scenario is the information you get. I will ask you, what is the truth behind this? Based on this information, you deduce and guess the truth. I already know the answer. After hearing the scenario, you can ask me a question. I will answer yes or no. While asking question, think and adjust your deduction to gradually approach the truth. After asking some question, you narrate what you believe the truth is. Let's see if you can truly guess the truth. Do you understand how to play the turtle soup game? Okay. After you learn how to play the turtle soup, the version I'm going to play with you will be slightly different. But first, let me present the scenario. In an idol group, the most popular member, Moon, was exposed for having a secret relationship a few months ago. After leaving the group and disappearing for several months, her dead body was discovered in a rented apartment. The cause of death, poisoning. At the scene of her death, who along with her body was another girl of the idol group, Mio. According to media reports, Mio and Moon were inseparable and confident within the group. The exposed photo of Moon with her secret boyfriend was taken by none other than Mio. Moon's secret boyfriend was an ordinary man, a low-ranking office worker. He had been Moon's high school classmate, though they were not a couple back then. Before the secret relationship was exposed, both Mio and Moon were shortlisted as potential lead actress for a highly anticipated new film by the nation's most renowned director. They were competitive for the role. The public revealed that Mio had always known the truth about Moon's secret relationship and chose to expose it during the casting competition to secure the role for herself. 1 month after Moon was poisoned in the rented apartment, Mio died by jumping in front of a subway train the day before filming began. Question: what is the truth of the matter? You can ask questions in 2 rounds. In each round, you can choose 3 questions to ask. I will answer yes or no. Based on my answer, piece together the truth and keep it in mind. To test whether you truly understand the truth, I will ask you 4 questions, and you must answer all of them correctly. If you get them all right, I will tell you the full truth of the story in great detail from start to finish. Do you understand? Okay, understood. Alright, I understand. Can I ask question now? The long-haired sister's expression and tone suddenly turned cold and serious, creating a tense atmosphere that demanded seriousness. Her eyes also changed as she narrated the scenario just now. Go ahead. Here's the first round of questioning. Here is 6 questions. We choose 3 questions from them. For the first round, you can select 2 questions. And because just like I said, I already played this game and I already made this scenario, so I will choose the same thing. At first, I asked her something about, was there any romantic feeling between Mio and Moon boyfriend? Because I thought that they maybe love the same man, so they have a fight or something. And the answer is no. Okay, then after that, I know it's not about the triangle or something like that. So I asked her about this. Was Mio murdered when she died on the subway track? Because I wonder if she really, suicide. This may be a murder or something. And the answer is no. And after that, I asked her, was the photo of Moon and her boyfriend that was exposed taken by Mio? Because I want to know that is it really Mio who exposed the photo or really have something about it? And the answer is yes. She really take the photo. Alright, you have completed the first round of questioning. As the information changed your initial deduction, now the second round of questioning will begin. This will also be the final round of questioning. And then I asked her something like, did Moon learn the truth before her death? Well, at this point I quite got a scenario in my head and I just want to know if he died for what? And the answer is yes. And then I asked her something about this one. Was Mio killed by Moon's boyfriend? Because I thought it's just something like a vengeance or anger that drive him to kill Mio. But the answer is no. And then I'm pretty sure about my answer, that are you Mio? And the answer is yes. Alright, you have asked all your questions, little sister. By now you should have your own idea of the truth. So I will start asking you questions. I must answer her question correctly based on the deduction I have made. First question: was Moon poisoned by Mio? Okay, no. Second question: was Mio the one who exposed Moon's secret relationship? This is maybe get a little confused because the question said Mio take a photo of Moon and her boyfriend, but it didn't say that she is the one who exposed it. She just take the photo. So the answer is no. Was Mio is a suicide? The answer is yes, because no one killed her. It's not the Moon's boyfriend, and Moon is poisoned herself. So yeah, the answer is yes. Did Mio secretly love Moon? Yeah. The answer is well, I gotta say that thank you to the Sweeters, Adachi, and I already forgot the name, but it's a Yuri anime about the high school, maybe around 2000. Thank you to all of those. I can predict it by just my experience. The long-haired sister seemed surprised, as if she had expected me to get our answer correct. You answered everything correctly. Thank you. I didn't expect you to see through the truth. Perhaps you can truly understand me. Alright, next I will tell you the truth of the story. For so long, I have had no one to share my story with, and the word hatred for me has never ceased. This endless hatred from the world keeps torturing me, even after my death. This resentment has gathered upon me, trapping me in this cycle. All truths were buried with my death, never to be clarified. I will forever endure the world, hatred and misunderstanding. My soul will remain trapped here, suffering endlessly. My name is Mio. I'm a member of a girl group idol. And Moon was the most beautiful, most popular member of the group. Moon was a natural idol. Her skin was as delicate and pale as porcelain, and under sunlight and state-like, she glowed angelically. Her features seemed like the masterpiece of top artists, a once-in-a-lifetime work worthy of worldwide acclaim. Even those beautiful women in paintings seemed less lively and exquisite compared to her. She was lively, cheerful, and full of energy. Becoming the most popular top idol was only a matter of time for her. As member of the same girl idol group, spending every day together, she and I become inseparable, sharing everything. Day by day, I was continuously moved by her cuteness and kindness. I was a dual person with no hobbies in life. My days were grey, monotonous, and joyless. Becoming an idol was merely a way to make money and survive. I was incapable and unintelligent until for odd jobs. The only thing I had was a decent appearance and a tall figure. Otherwise, I might have had to return to my rural hometown to live off my parents. But Moon's presence brought unprecedented joy and happiness to my life. During the days I spent with her, no matter how exhausting the idol life turning and activity were, I could only feel a sense of ease and comfort standing beside her. Before long, I realized that my feeling for her went far beyond friendship. Afraid of losing her completely, there were countless times I wanted to kiss her and hug her, but I had to hold back. Just being able to stay by her side is enough, I told myself. I knew Moon would never like me in that way. She liked boys, and that was the reason I decided I could never confess. She and I shared everything, and one day during a meal, she quietly revealed a secret to me. She had started dating someone in secret. Her partner was her high school classmate, now a company employee, an ordinary man. I listened calmly on the surface, continuing to eat, but my hand could not stop trembling. However, when I saw her eyes filled with anticipation and her brushed cheek glowing with a smile, I knew she felt happy. Inside, I shed tears and smiled, clapping for her in my heart, genuinely feeling happy for her. Moon was a beautiful girl who came from a poor, single-parent family. My greatest wish was for her to be happy. Wasn't that all I want? Although I didn't understand why Moon, who valued her adult career more than life itself, would have a secret relationship, I believed she must have her reason. Later, I met her boyfriend, whose name was Xiang. He was an impoverished, ordinary man with an honest personality. It was clear to me that Moon was an angel who had saved his life as well. I kept that secret and got along harmoniously with them. I had taken countless photos of adorable Moon, cool Moon, and quirky Moon. Now I also capture the two of them together. A happy Moon. Until one day, I woke up to see the phone screen flooded with news alerts and inquiry from friends and colleagues. The photos I had taken of Moon and her boyfriend had made headlines in the news and top trending topics on various international platforms. I was completely clueless and at a loss for what to do. The headlines read, Moon, a current top idol, exposed for being in a secret relationship, and all finger pointed at me. The media and fans believed that I had exposed Moon's secret relationship, claiming it was because Moon and I had been competing for the lead role in the famous director new film. I had no interest in becoming the movie lead actress, but it was true that I had taken the photos. My voice was drowned out in the tidal wave of cyberbullying. I had no strength to resist and could only struggle in the ocean of abuse, enduring the long, painful process of drowning. The overwhelming harassment and my dire situation didn't matter to me, because I knew that Moon, whom I could not contact, must be suffering 100 times more than I was. My home address was leaked online. My phone was inundated with death threats and spam messages day by day. I hid at home, sleeping from morning to night, not even daring to open the door for the deliveries. Moon announced her withdrawal from the girl idol group 2 days later, becoming an ordinary person. That was the only information I knew about Moon for a long time after the incident. From then on, I completely lost contact with her. Her phone number was disconnected, and she moved out of her previous address. My Moon disappeared from my world entirely, as if she had never been there. I could have endured a grey, monotonous life, but because of Moon, after the incident, returning to the same old life made me realize how unbearable it truly was. The only trace of Moon I could find was within the idol group itself. I returned to the group, going through training, performing, and smiling like a lifeless shell. If I could no longer see Moon, I hope at least she could still see me. 3 months later, I received a call from an unfamiliar number. It was Moon's voice. She laughed on the phone, saying she wanted to meet me, and gave me address of her rented apartment. Listening to her voice on the phone, I wanted to say something, but my throat felt choked. I could only hum, desperately, unable to form a single word. When I arrived at the apartment, Moon opened the door. She, who had always been pale, now looked thin and ghostly, like a mannequin. Her room and hair were messy, with trash and clothes scattered everywhere. Yet she was still so beautiful, a heart-wrenching fallen angel. She welcomed me in with a smile. At that moment, I could no longer hold back. All my emotion erupted like a volcano from my chest. I hugged her tightly and cried like a child. I told her the truth. I didn't leak her secret. It wasn't me. I missed her so much. I told her I could not live without her. She caressed my hair like a saint, smiling as she comforted me. Even if you didn't explain, even if it was you, I have already forgiven you long time ago, Mio, she said. Moon told me she broke up after leaving the group. She later developed severe depression, shutting herself indoors every day. She knew that the idol career was now utterly ruined, and that was the root of her pain and depression. Yes, I always knew dating meant nothing compared to her obsession with becoming perfect idol. One person can bring so much happiness and motivation to so many others. That's why I wanted to become an idol. Reuniting with her, I felt it was finally time to confess my feelings. I hugged her tightly and told her, "I like you so much." She replied, "I like you the most too." I looked her in the eyes and said, No, I love you." Her eyes widened for 2 seconds. I told her how much I had loved her all along, how I had truly fallen for her, and how much effort I had put into hiding my feeling for her. I could not stop talking. She smiled, tears streaming down her face. "You are the most important person in my life, Mio," she said. At that moment, all the pain and resentment dissipated. I felt like the happiest person on earth. But then, blood began to trickle from her lips, and she suddenly coughed, spitting out a mouthful of blood onto the floor. It all happened so abruptly, without any foreshadowing. "I called you here because I want to see you one last time, Mio," she said. "Before you came, I had already taken poison, but I could not stop worrying about you. I want you to know that I never blame you. I want to see the person I care about the most before I die." I could not hear a single word. My ears were blinking the whole time. Yes, why didn't I think of it? She was Moon, the one who valued her adult career more than life itself. She could no longer be an idol. After leaving stage, her life naturally began to wither. She suddenly wanting to meet me. It had to be for a reason. The reason was that she had already decided to leave this world. She simply wanted to see me before she left, to make sure I wouldn't blame myself for her departure. It was so sudden, yet it made so much sense. Why I didn't think of it? So sudden, yet so logical. Why didn't I think of it? Moon died in my arms. The last person she looked at in her life was me. Later, the police and reporter arrived, shouting loudly. The figure of paramedic and officer running around me. The flashing light of reporter cameras all played out like a slideshow. And I, like a wind-up doll that had lost its spring, sat there, lifeless in body and spirit, collapsing into a heap. At the police station, I sat there like a block of wood, blankly answering questions. Even before the investigation results were released, the news and internet had already labeled me as the murderer who killed Moon, a venomous and malicious woman. I didn't care about any of that. I was so numbed, I could not even form an expression, unable to react to Moon's death. Even if the police sentenced me to murder and locked me in prison, I wouldn't have cared. Because without Moon, I was already imprisoned in the jail of life itself. The coroner's report and hallway surveillance proved there was insufficient evidence to convict me of Moon's murder. But that wasn't the story the internet or media want to hear. A week later, Moon's former boyfriend, Xiang, knelt before me. His hands and face pressed firmly to the ground as he solemnly said, "I'm sorry." He said it was he who had angrily sent Moon's secret relationship photos to the media, never imagining things would spiral to this. I have read it before, but what a foolish man. I'm sorry. His lips were pale, his eyes hollow, and his words trembled as he spoke, his emotion overwhelming him to the point of sobbing several times, struggling to form complete sentence. And I just listened, blankly, expressionless. Xiang told me, back in high school, Moon was ostracized and bullied by her classmates for her extraordinarily beautiful and kindness. Because she came from a single-parent family, the malice toward her knew no bounds. That pure malice shadowed Moon's entire middle school life. She was always alone, often bullied and mistreated, yet she still smiled at Arthur. One day, a group of girls in her grade grabbed her by her hair and slammed her head against the wall. It was then that upper classmate Xiang stepped in to protect her. At that time, Xiang was handsome, outstanding, sunny, and academically excellent. He was respected by all the students in school. Moon survived a peaceful period under Xiang's protection, although their interaction at the time was limited to just that. Moon always remembered it in her heart. The world is complicated. After graduating and struggling in Tokyo, Xiang was laid off from his company. The pressure of life crushed him. At that moment, already a famous idol, Moon happened to run into him and extended her angelic hand to help. Rather than saying she was dating me, it's more accurate to say she was saving me, Xiang said. Moon had always been stalked and worshipped by obsessive fans. Some even lent apartments in the building opposite her residence to spy on her room with a telescope. As a result, Moon developed the habit of keeping her curtain drawn, even during the day. Not long ago, Moon wanted to go to the convenience store late at night. When she opened the door, she found a man kneeling at her doorstep, pressing his head against the door, listening to the sound sigh, Xiang said. The same horrifying scenario were new to her. She told me about it in her message, saying she was very scared, Xiang said. I was furious and could not stand it, but due to her status as famous idol and the paparazzi constantly lurking, I could not be by her side in time to protect her. Xiang cried as he apologized to me repeatedly, saying he wishes for Moon to live a peaceful life. As an ordinary person, he wished Moon would never endure such dangerous situation again, and he wished to stay by her side to protect her. Selfish, foolish. If Moon has starred in the lead role of the movie, she would have undoubtedly become even more famous, and her life would drift farther and farther away from his. He said he was too selfish, so he decided to expose her secret relationship before she started filming the movie. He hoped she would stop being an idol and live a quiet life with him. What kind of love is this? Like, you know, your lover, just, let's say your lover dream is to become something like a laser, or maybe I don't know, a chef, and then you said, why you have to become a chef it's dangerous, you know. It's those kind of thing. You have to work in a restaurant all day, and there's fire. It's too dangerous. And then you lock her with yourself, and oh damn it! You just destroy someone's world by use love as an excuse. But everything that happened afterward, as well as their breakup, made him realize he had made a terrible mistake. He didn't even have the courage to confess to Moon that he was the one behind it all. After that, Moon disappeared, and he never saw her again until he heard about her death. You don't understand Moon's heart at all. That was the last thing I said to Xiang. The days became increasingly unbearable for me, and I grew solitary and withdrawn, unable to smile at all her like Moon could in her painful and humiliating life. One day I went to visit Moon's grave. When I tried to buy her favorite character merchandise at a gift shop, I suddenly could not remember her favorite character or color. Even though I used to know these things so bad, I broke down in a gift shop, crouching and crying uncontrollably. Moon was fading away from my world. Is there an afterlife or spirit world? Even if there only a 1 in a million chance, I want to go to the world where Moon exists. Finally, a subway station, on impulse, I jumped onto the track, ending my due and unremarkable life. But after my death, all the truth would forever remain unknown to the public. People comment on my death were as expected. Guilt drove her to suicide. That venomous woman who killed Moon to steal the lead role in the movie. They mocked it. But Moon really wasn't idol material, was she? Secret dating like that? Being an idol was... I could not endure such rumor anymore. Nor could I let the truth be revealed to the world. Thank you. Thank you for coming and listen to my story. Even if you are the only one who knows. The long-haired sister finished her story and started smiling at me. I wanted to say something, but my throat tightened and no word came out. She just looked at me gently, and then I noticed her form starting to become ethereal. Her once solid figure turned into faint shadow. The long-haired sister vanished. I haven't even used the talisman yet. Maybe if I listen to her story, we could finally find some peace. Okay, give me some time. I'll be back. That is really intense. Sorry, I didn't phrase things very well early. What I mean is, what kind of lover tries to stop their partner from following their dreams and then use love as an excuse for something so selfish? Okay. I mean, okay, I understand that being an idol and getting stalked is dangerous. Of course it is, but there's a better way to deal with it, like moving to a place with a better security. The rent might be higher, but it's worth it for the safety. So you could also inform your manager, I mean her manager, talk to the company or do something like that. Like out of 99 ways to fix this, that man choose the 100. Selfish, stupid, foolish, idiot. Damn. Okay, but I'm not gonna lie, I kinda love that type. It's really look edible, to be honest. Okay. So bright, a bit dazzling. What's going on with this carriage? Am I outside now? This carriage looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. It has actually become overgrown with weeds. What's on the ground? Since coming to this carriage, I feel a strange itching and burning sensation all over my skin. My eyes are also a bit stinking. What's going on? There are also major and cockroach on the ground. Terrifying. If we were to avoid touching them. Damn! Move! Move! Damn! Just get... What is it? What is it? Obtain gas mask and you could call the seem to make the radiation. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I have to move up and down like this. No. Okay. Okay, got it. Damn, there's a big one. Okay, we have to... Damn it. What? I'm not dead. I'm back in the same compartment as in the beginning. It's like what sister said. The buckle amulet on my chest protect me. It reset everything. It's too mysterious. I don't get it at all. Uh-oh. Bird. Don't be afraid. Take your time. I'll be right here waiting for you to use my twister. I've seen those greenish blue flame floating in the compartment. As you can see, they are my spirit flame. They have been sucked up by the high entropy vortex and scattered all over the carriage. If you see them, try to catch them by touching them. Then return them to me when you return. In exchange for 3 spirit frame, I will let you draw a free twister. I'm a good person, aren't I? Okay, now I got it. Yeah. Use the frame. The fire. Okay. What the? Okay, save. is sometimes where the coil. I've been trying to fix it for long, but it's still not fixing. I had to stop. I didn't mean to make it like this in order to trap you. You. Okay. Just forget about it.